Hello everyone, this is Curtis with Weed Whacker Lawn Care. Hey, today is July the 21st, 2016. Y'all not gonna believe what happened to me yesterday. Yesterday was it wasn't a good day. Turned out, I posted a video yesterday of some work that I was doing on a property. Well, I got beat up on that. A lot of work. Didn't make a lot of money on that. But anyway, after finishing that job up, it had rained on me. So I came home and took a hot shower and put on some more fresh clothes and went back out to do some more lawns. So I was working all day, and I think it was late in the evening, it was around about 7. I was working on some property, and everything was going okay. I was using my upright mower, and everything went great. More in the front, more in the back. Completed the back. Right at the end, my upright stopped pulling. So I'm hoping that it's just the belt that broke on it. I don't know, but I had to wrestle to get it out that backyard and get it back on my trailer. Well, and that was around about, it probably was around about 8 o'clock or sometime. But anyway, I finished the property up. I got everything all clean on the property. And, while I got everything cleaned up on it and everything, and so I loaded up, headed home. And as I got home, it was probably about 8:30. I backed my trailer in and everything, and I'm getting ready to unload my trailer. So I heard the phone ringing inside my home, and I said, well, let me run it and see who's calling. And it was my mom that called. So I was talking with her. Meanwhile, now I had just backed this trailer in. I was getting ready to unload, and I ran in the house to answer the phone. Well, prior to me answering that phone and stepping back outside, someone had done stole my Shindaiwa trimmer. My trimmer. I had it on my rack. I'll show you here on my trailer. As you can see, it was right here. And I had my others. I had my my other trimmer down here, the one that I got from Echo. They almost got that one, and then I had my other straight edger that I used. Well, they almost got that one. They didn't get it, but they got the Shindaiwa, the T3, the T334, the T344. Yeah, that's it. Well, they got that one, and I was thinking about it, and how many of those Shindaiwa trimmers that I've had, and I added up the numbers, and I had about 6 of those stolen from me. Meanwhile, I done had Hondas, I had Steel, the FS 250, had 2 of them. They're gone. The Honda's gone, and all my Shindaiwa's gone except one. I still have one that's left that's broken. Something broke in the engine, something other. So I started porting it out, just taking things off of it. Something happened to it. I don't know, probably could fix it, but it's for the cost of what it's gonna cost me to fix it. It's better just to buy a new one. But I'm not down. I still have some more trimmers rather. I mean, I have the Echo, and I have 2 Echo trimmers, and then I have a Husqvarna. But that Shindaiwa was kind of my it's kind of like a little favorite. What it is when you're using those trimmers, it goes in the weight capacity. if it's heavy, too light, or whatever. And that one was just kind of right in the middle. And you know, as using it, sometimes you know how your arms will get tired and fatigued. You can get crumpled tunnel, you know, in your wrists and your arms from using it because of the vibration on them. And that's what I liked about it, was so, and I could switch up, and it relieves my arms, you know, from doing a lot of lines, you know, because after you do them for so long using the same equipment, your arms tend to give out over a period of time, day in, day out. So I like to try to switch up just to relieve them from that. I get comfortable. Sometimes I just get tired of using it, so I use another type. And they all perform different. Some have more power, some don't. Some can just, I don't know how they do it, but the engines are tweaked a little different, where it's more torque in this one, and this one will do this, and this one will do that. But that Shindaiwa, I really liked it. But and that's why I done bought so many of them. I mean, because I really liked it, like the unit. And prior to that, when I'm telling y'all about this, it happened, let me see, from 13 to well, it's 16 now. I added up my list of equipment that has been stolen from me, and I done lost $8,000 worth of equipment. That's just in trimmers, my hedge trimmers, and chainsaw, you know, just out doing jobs. I've lost from my gas cans, all of that's been stolen. I'm just out doing jobs. And what happens is, sometimes, you know, you're out and you're running and working in the front and working in the back, and you get tired. You be thinking you just take a minute and you'll be right back. And shit, when you come back, your stuff is gone. You know, so evidently it's like the thieves are just sitting in the house waiting. They run in and run back in the house when they see you go in the back or whatever, just sitting around. And that was a risk factor. Now, about 2 years ago, I was considering just quitting lawn care. I was through with it. I just said, forget it. I done lost this equipment. I'm tired of investing money in it. I said, I can't win. I can't do this job worrying about somebody stealing my stuff. I just can't do it no more. So I was ready to get out, and so I started going around and all my customers, telling them what happened and all, saying, well, hey, I'm just informing you right now, you may want to start looking for you another lawn care person to come out and take care of your lawns and all, because I'm finna get out of this, because I got enough money, and I got enough money tied up in equipment that, you know, I don't want to do this anymore. I'm tired. I said, I stole my trimmers, and I'm not to the point where I really want to go and buy anymore. Customer says, well, really sorry about that. You know, what can I do to get you to stay? I say, it's nothing that you can do. I say, that's just, we got these kind of people out here, thieves. They everywhere. And she's like, well, what am I gonna? I said, you're gonna find somebody else. There's some more people out here that can do it. I said, well, I don't want nobody else. I just want you to come over. I feel comfortable with you coming and taking care of the lawn and everything. You take care of everything around here, make everything look good and everything. And I was like, well, thank you, but you know, it's time for me to get out of this. So then that was one customer, and as I went on, I kept telling all my customers. Some of them, they kept talking to me, and they talked me out of it. Said, no, Curtis, don't get out of it. What am I? Are you gonna find somebody else? You know, it's a lot of people that do this, and we don't. No, you know. Well, meanwhile, it was this old lady that talked to me, and I don't know. I felt vulnerable to it, and I gave in to the lady, and I said, okay. Meanwhile, while I gave in, I kept doing her lawn, and some months later, she called me and said, well, Curtis, it's time. I need to get my lawn done. I said, okay, yes ma'am, I'll be over to take care of your lawn. Well, I got that call, and I went over there to take care of her lawn, and her daughter was on the porch, and I guess her daughter and son. And so when I showed up, they said, you Curtis? I said, yes. They said, well, you were the last one Mom talked to. I said, what are you saying? They said, Mom passed. I said, well, I just talked to her, and I told her I was coming over to do the lawn. They said, yep, but you were the last one. And I was like, oh man. So I got all choked up about that, you know, and that's what kind of really kept me into doing this, was because of that lady had talked me into staying, because she wanted me to come and do her lawn. She stayed by herself, and she didn't feel comfortable with nobody else coming out there on that property and taking care of that lawn for her. But she knew that I was gonna take care of it, clean up everything for her, and I'm on my way. And if she needed something, she could always call me, and I was gonna be there. Well, you know, things happened, and she passed, so that kept me in here, kept me doing it like that. So then I had some more customers. He said, well, Curtis, don't quit, because I was thinking about I said, well, you know, I got my degree, I can go and teach, I can get my certification and teach. And then I some customers in there, and I told them when I was thinking about it, they said, you don't want to go into teaching? I said, well, why not? He said, it ain't like it used to be. I said, it's not? He said, no. They say, back in the day, it was totally different when you was going to school, but today, no. You don't want to do that. So then, I talked to some more teachers. And they was telling me all the same thing. They say, I'm in it, but I'm in it, but what I know today, I wouldn't be going in. But I'm in it, so I'm in it. So I can't get out of it because I'm too far into it. But if I wasn't into it and I was just getting out, I wouldn't go into this today. It ain't nothing like it used to be. I said, okay. So then that kept me going lawn care. So then, you know, I was looking around. I said, you know, I've had it. I'm thinking about just doing something else. I'm tired of this, wearing with this equipment, dragging it around. It's breaking down. You buy new stuff, it breaks too. And then people stealing your stuff. So it was like, man, what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? I don't know. But still, I'm in a toss-up right now. Because, you know, every time this happens, you know, somebody steals something from me, I'm like, I'm just tired of it. I'm tired of wearing with these thieves, you know, working, you know, because, you know, I don't see a piece of equipment is worth somebody losing their life over, and it's not even worth living your life as a thief, stealing stuff. But those people have to answer to that, you know. I mean, they're doing something that it's like they don't know that death can be nearby for them. I mean, you can lose your life out here stealing a piece of equipment, you know. But it's sad. Well, I want to tell you what about 2 years ago when it happened, my weed eaters were stolen. I called the officer out. He says, well, what do you want me to do? I said, well, I hope you patrol the neighborhood better and watch for these thieves. I said, yeah, we get that all the time. They steal them and go to the pawn shop. It's bad that you spend $500 or $600 for the weed eater and they sell it for $30. He said, you know, yeah, it happens a lot this time of year, July and August, kids going back to school and all. So what are you saying? Yeah, it was somebody young done took your equipment that you're out here working hard for. I was like, oh man. So, you know, and that really got to me, because I was like ready to quit then. I'm like, just forget this. You know, you got to worry about some child stealing something. I don't know, just to go to school or whatever. or to have something or whatever. But I don't know. Times have changed. Now I done lived here 25 years, and I never had any problems until 2013. Stuff started coming up missing. Well, the neighborhood is not like it used to be. I mean, it was a quiet neighborhood. All the neighbors looked out for each other. Back in the day, it was some neighbors, they always had a loaded gun sitting at the front door. So if they heard something peep, they was stepping out the door ready to, you know, blast them. Well, I don't know if some of them still around like that, but like I say, piece of equipment is not worth somebody losing their life over, because you're gonna die anyway. So I don't even know, you know, why take a life over a piece of equipment, or why do you want to risk your life over a piece of equipment? You know, which I don't know. You don't know what gets in people's head, or they think that they're doing something and they're getting over in life, and you're not. You know, you're not. I'll tell you what happened one day. I was out, and the guy had stole something. He was running. He thought he had got away, but he didn't see the car coming. Smashed him right in the way. Guts, everything all over the street from this thief. But see, he thought he had got away. He done broke in his house and had the stuff he stole. He didn't see it. This other guy was speeding, splattered him all over the road. But see, he thought he had got away. But see, sometimes when you steal something, you don't know what's up ahead for you. You know, but, and that just, what kind of got to me. But anyway, y'all, I'm just expressing my feelings about how I feel about what's done happened. I'm just kind of down about it. I was bumming last night about my Shindaiwa. Somebody stole from me. But anyway, y'all, I could share a lot of information with y'all out there about what I have encountered out here in the working field of the lawn care. All kinds of horror stories that I have encountered, not only with myself, but with other lawn care people that work out in the industry. I mean, I have met some people that have had some bad experience out in lawn care. But before I let y'all go, I'm gonna tell you one that a guy told me that had happened to him. I was across town, and this guy had approached me and told me that he said, you know, he said, I used to do lawn care, and he said all my stuff was stolen, and I got out of it. He said what happened was, there were some guys that showed up, had on some dark shades, and they got out with Uzis. And when they got out with the Uzis, he had a crew, and everybody on his crew, he told them, he said, I want you to give me all of those backpacks, the weed eaters, the trimmers, all that equipment. I want you to take all of that and put that over in my truck. And so when they did, took all the stuff, that wasn't good enough. Well, they took all their wallets, they took everything from them. And then he told them, he said, hey, y'all all get butt naked. And then they took their clothes. So they left these guys out here with no equipment, and no clothes, no money, no ID, no nothing. And so he said that's when he got out of lawn care. And I said, well, you know, one thing's good, you're still living, you didn't lose your life. So, but a piece of equipment, you can always get that again, but a life you can't. So, but it was a good thing that, you know, they let him live, and let him live and his crew live. So what I want to say is, lawn care, it's all right, but it's very dangerous out here, because you just never know what may be creeping up on you while you're out in these old yards and stuff. I mean, it's bad enough. You get, some customers are good, some customers are not. Some customers, you know, you just personalities and I don't know, all kinds of conflicts that you got to deal with. But anyway, you know, another conflicts, you got thieves, all this, and then driving over these old highways and byways and the people that you see in all things, and you pull in your trailer, you in the mix of traffic, and they pull up on the side of you and throw a finger at you. You just trying to mosey along. But I run into all that kind of stuff out here. And I tell you, life brings about a change. So some days you like, I got to change. Now I don't know, y'all, I don't know how long I'm gonna stay doing this, but sometimes I feel it approaching that I may need to make a change. But I'm gonna keep into it for right now. I think I'm gonna use a different approach if I do decide to get out of it. But I know I got a lot of customers gonna try to talk me out of it and tell me it's gonna get better and all. And well, don't do that. Oh, you know, you know, and I'll start feeling guilty and stay doing it. But hopefully that won't be the case. But anyway, y'all, I just wanted to express my feelings of what's going on out here in my lawn care world. But I hope everything is well for y'all, and y'all are doing well and everything, and be safe. Keep your eyes out. Keep your eyes out on what's going on around in your environment, because you never know where that thief may appear. But anyway, y'all, I gotta go. Y'all take care. I'll talk with y'all later. Bye.